Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Fable.
Ooh, Fable. Good game.
Fable. I have never played it.
What?
Nope, never played it.
These roots look really cool.
These roots? Oh, are you sure they're roots? They could be veins, because I think they're
Those
veins.
should be veins.
I can hear. Is this the heart tree? What is it? What do they call it?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I have been looking at my current situation, however, regarding this destroyer, and I'm gonna have trouble with it. However, I have a water balloon.
Nice.
And the water balloon is meant to make him wet. And also the
Okay.
sound that I'm hearing is not the sound a water balloon makes.
Why are you trying to make him wet?
Because I'm gonna freeze him. Immune to wet. I am so good at this.
He has necro fire on him, yeah.
Okay, so we're screwed.
Not really, I'm going to charm him.
Can you?
Yep.
Okay, okay, well in that case...
It's all fine and dandy.
I suppose... can I chicken claw? What does chicken claw... Let's see, that is physical
Chicken claw
armor.
can't miss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
arm physical. Okay, I'm gonna chicken the Pain Weaver that's next to me.
Seems good.
Okay. That was a waste of a water balloon. But this
Yeah.
game, this fight has been tricky.
You can make water balloons pretty easily.
Yeah. All you need is intestines and water.
Mm-hmm.
Although getting intestines might be a little bit tricky.
You can usually just, like, kill random animals.
Random animals. You make it sound as if there's animals at every turn.
There are quite a few. There's our evasion back.
Yeah. I knew they were gonna try and bring that guy back from Charmed.
So, who are we on? This girl. My incarnate is still alive, so I will get some totems.
I'm ready.
Totem and...
That sounds like a good thing.
I'm gonna... I'll go with encourage.
Ooh, that's nice.
Give
Okay.
a nice little buff to a few people.
That's a knockdown chicken.
Mm-hmm. Give it a couple of smacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's dead, if it were allowed to bleed
the,
out.
the bleed is only 50 damage.
50?
Yeah, it's the low level.
That's no good.
Let's hope. Oh,
Burning incarnate.
did
Cursed incarnate.
okay, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
I am a little bit blind, but you know. There you go. Hello.
Oh, go on. Get her.
Fantastic.
was that?
I don't know what that was. It's
Son.
called
It tried to hit me,
yeah, they do that. It's
but it was
called
charmed.
Yeah, they do that.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
It's because of the shackle of pain.
Oh. Oh, that freaking
It was trying to hurt the...
Trixies.
yeah, it was trying to hurt the chicken via me.
Okay, so I got that for free. And I'm gonna start attacking the destroyer. Because that guy is nasty. Oh, that didn't... Oh, of course it didn't go. Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy instead. Let's do this.
Is there not a lore thing in this game? Like a lore book?
A lore... there might be.
I don't think there is. That was one of the cool things about Dragon Age Origins. You've played Dragon Age Origins, right?
I am
You must
playing Dragon Age Origins right now.
have. Oh, really? Where have you got to?
I am up to... Well, I just got out of the Ferelden city, and I am in the Tower of Magi.
You've just got out of the Ferelden city.
Is it
The
Ferelden?
nation is called Ferelden.
Oh, it's like a little village that has a bunch of refugees.
starting area.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Well,
first one, right? Okay.
Yeah, not the starting area, because that's the thing. I'm enjoying it tremendously. There's I guess you can tell. It seems.
Oh God, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, yeah, off you go. Right click stops your character. Don't forget.
Yeah, I didn't know I was moving until it was too late.
It's easy to tell old games, old role-playing games from new ones, or at least role-playing games that have bigger teams.
Oh,
I think Dragon Age it's pretty obvious that it has a big writing team. Because the writing is very good, but it does have some stylistic changes every once in a while. We're gonna have a lot of trouble with the destroyer. Because
it's true actually. We should hit the destroyer now.
Yeah, because we need to freeze it.
He's already switched back.
We need to freeze it or something. That necrofire needs to go. This is all very bad. We might have
well, how long until your charm is back off cooldown?
Probably 3 turns. Yeah, 3 turns.
Because we could just like, kill time.
We could. I mean, we could also leave. Is this Bone Smasher someone?
Yeah, it's a good idea. You leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
You leave. I'll keep the fight going while you get your charm off cooldown.
Or you can just join me, because like teleportation.
Yeah, we don't want them to heal.
That's a good point. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.
See you in a sec.
So yeah, basically in Dragon Age is what's really surprising me is how much more. I mean, it's not gonna be the most mature writing ever in the history of the world, but it is a serious upgrade over Neverwinter Nights and over Baldur's Gate, in terms of
it's really good.
Yeah, and the consistency as well, the characters, the subtext of the dialogues and all that. I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
So I need to charm the big guy. Let me do that. Let me do that. So he's on the other side, which is a bit of a problem, because I need to go all the way around. I'll be right back. Actually, I don't need to go all the way around, because I have invisibility. And I can cheat.
Cool. Sounds good.
Because of the mod that we have. So
you'd still be okay to run that far, probably.
It's only 2
It'll
turns.
be close.
It's very, yeah. So I will charm him.
Awesome.
And I'll get into a fight, immediately lose my invisibility, and we're good.
Nice.
Have you finished Dragon Age Origins?
I played it through all the way 3 times. It's one of my favorite RPGs. The one of the things that endears it to me greatly and seriously hinders my enjoyment of the later games is the effort put into variety of starts is astonishing. Obviously, you've only played it once, so you don't kind of.
I know. Yeah, I know that because I've started it before.
There's 4. Is it 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's 5. It's
5.
Yeah, it's 5 starting.
There's 5 totally distinct starting
vignettes or something.
Vignettes, yeah, like the first mission. But it's like, there's multiple quests in them, and there's loads of dialogue,
and characters,
unique areas, and characters, and
absolutely,
all that stuff. I think actually I've already told you the thing that made me hate Dragon Age Inquisition, beyond any technical problems. The dwarves.
Yeah,
I loved the dwarves in that game. Their plight was so interesting in Dragon Age Origins, and then they just freaking got ignored and cast over all my efforts. You should attack the Pain Weaver. I mean the
destroyer.
Big dude.
Yeah, it's still 11% chance to hit though.
Oh right, yeah, because he's still evading you.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do.
That's fine. If it's all of us versus him, we'll manage.
Yeah, I'll try. How does that work?
What is that?
That was a thing.
Oh, I'm using Clear-Minded, by the way. I didn't realize how good that is.
Yeah, is it?
8 plus 8 wits.
Oh, that's pretty good.
16% crit chance.
That is pretty good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna freeze him.
I'm ready.
Now he's wet.
Prepare yourself.
And he's frozen. Nice. And I can shoot him for 100% chance to hit. It's not amazing. Oh,
no, he's frozen.
That thing doesn't work.
You want to use like an electrical arrow or something?
An electrical arrow?
Yield to none.
I did 0 damage.
Because it's friendly?
Oh, that one hit.
Oh no.
Who knows?
Yeah, there's limitations to some skills. somehow.
This may... How much... You got plenty of magic armor, haven't you? This may hit you.
Sure.
Just once. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's good. Keep at it. What's really surprising me though about Dragon Age is Dragon Age Origins.
Ah, damn.
Is the did you fail?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to take away all his magic and therefore hit him. But...
Oh, right. Is how consistent the characters are. Like, I engage a lot with the dialogue in the sense that like that line is weird. Why could it be? Why is she saying this or whatever? And the game rewards me for that because later on it goes back to sort of continuing. Yeah, so it's just like specifically I remember Stan. I have talked a little bit with him, not too much, but a little bit. And my first impressions were sort of confirmed on my second time around with him. I look forward to seeing what he's gonna be like.
Cool. Yeah, he's cool.
And Morrigan as well. Because Morrigan is got a lot of subtext in her lines, I feel.
Yeah. The other sin of Dragon Age Inquisition is they did this whole thing called Dragon Age Citadel. Where
like a base?
No, where you let me tell you. It was like this whole thing where you put in all the choices you'd made from Dragon Age 1 and 2. Nice.
Oh, right.
You put in all your choices from Dragon Age 1 and 2, and then it was supposed to affect Inquisition. And you could put in like 150 different choices. It was insane.
Whoa.
And it boded so incredibly well. And then I swear, most of them did nothing.
Oh.
There's a murderer on the loose. Do you know anything about it? Says the advocate. What? I know nothing about any murder. Here, I'll bribe you. What in the world?
Yeah.
I had to bribe the advocate.
The person who sent us to kill people. I sent you some boots, by the way.
Okay, thank you. That is really weird.
That sounds like BioWare, all right. Honestly, in terms of not, carrying on with options from one game to the
yeah,
other.
so like 150 options, you plug them all in, right? And one of them is, did this particular character die in Dragon Age Origins? Because there's a few scenarios that I can think of. There might be more where your companions can die permanently.
Right.
And then the character that can die in Dragon Age Origins was a main character in Inquisition, whether or not you put that they died.
Oh, and you were able to choose that?
Yes. And if you choose that they died, they have this one line of dialogue where it's like, "Oh, wouldn't you like to know how that happened?" Yes, I fucking would.
Yes, you would in a video game.
Right? You cheating developers. That's not how this works.
Exactly.
You don't just get to have like, oh, it's a big meaningful decision in the first game, and then they're on the back, surprise.
And I'm not even gonna tell you how. Wouldn't you know?
It drove me up the freaking wall.
I can imagine. Ooh, there's a mace. I'll send it back to you. I remember the last time I played Baldur's Gate 2 and Baldur's Gate 1 for that matter. Now those games are basically the first games BioWare has ever made. They had one before that. And the first game the first game is very interesting. I like them both, but for different reasons. Ooh, I got a light golden teaspoon. That's nice. You over encumbered me. Oh, right, because you sent me the thing.
Yes.
So, in the first game, you can also lose your companions.
Right.
And you gave me armor that I like and that I can use. This is good armor for me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh no, but then I can't use my hat if I do this. No armor for me then. I'll hang on to it. Maybe.
Okay, and my level up.
So, for the first time that I remember, I played the first game by being just a scumbag. And in Baldur's Gate, that's what's known as evil, is just being a scumbag.
Okay.
And I killed everybody, including the main characters. And
Okay.
the second game starts with some main characters being sort of part of your team and part of the storyline. And they die. They were killed on sight on the first game. No, they start the second game with that. And you can import your character and all this sort of
What?
stuff. Yeah.
That's really annoying.
And other characters as well that I killed. Yeah. So those are admittedly fringe options, but...
Still, no, you shouldn't. I mean, if you don't want to commit to having that option carry over to the next game, don't have it as an option. Like,
Yeah.
it's not,
Yeah.
you know, just don't have it. It's not challenging.
Ow, I just tortured myself for a little bit.
Or be like Pillars of Eternity 2. You can have every single one of your companions start like missing or dead.
Yeah.
In
Pillars of Eternity 2 it does it well. And the last time I started, I actually chose that. You can choose that background. Make
Dragon
every
Age
run
Origins
so-
also has, and I know this is like kind of uncool. It has the best ending, and I'm not spoiling anything, I swear. It has like the best style of ending in that like there's lots of cinematic stuff and all that interesting stuff like that. And then there's a New Vegas-esque slideshow
I like
where
that.
it talks to you about the impact your actions had on every place you visited, every one of the major characters,
Yeah.
all that kind of
I
stuff.
like that. Yeah.
It's really good. I really appreciate that.
That's
We should. Sorry, good.
yeah, that sort of ending, I like that a lot. There's not a whole lot of games that do it besides Fallout, and then ever since Fallout 3 did it, like a lot of more people start doing it, which is good. But I've also seen examples where it's bad. I don't remember what game it was, but there was one game that I played on the channel actually that ended with those sort of ending vignettes, and it just. They do that for the ending. So instead of ending the storyline with a satisfying conclusion or like
That's just they ran out of money.
it could be. This is sort of you get to the end of the last mission and they just give you the vignettes. This person that you helped is good. This person that you didn't help is dead. And stuff like that. And I'm like, okay.
That's just they run out of budget. Whereas,
Yeah.
Dragon Age Inquisition has full scale. And that's one of the cool things. Dragon Age Origins had some really good cutscenes. Like that opening battle you've already had.
Yeah.
Really
So,
good.
Really good. It was really fun. Very inspired in the Lord of the Rings. I think all the cutscenes are very inspired in Lord of the Rings.
That game is clearly Lord of the Rings.
Very, yeah. I was mocking it as the cutscene was happening. When you see the troll and the soundtrack, and I'm like, this is definitely not Lord of the Rings. I don't think people like.
I can't. It's so weird to me that you're playing Dragon Age Origins. I played that game when I was like 12.
But that's because you're 16 now. You can't.
I'm not 16.
When I was 12, I was playing Fallout 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, although it wasn't new games, because actually it
Dragon
was. When Fallout 2 came out, I was 12 years old. Because I'm old.
So good.
So where did you go?
I'm respecking.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna continue exploring. I'm gonna go to the northwest.
Yeah, we've only got like another 2 minutes, so I think we shouldn't start that fight. I also want to
there's a fight?
pickpocket all of those guys. Well, the big one by the tree.
Oh wait, we can. That's right. We can fight them again. We can fight the person you bribed,
Exactly.
and you're gonna get
Want
your
my
money
money
back. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't this amazing?
It's very convenient, yeah.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying Dragon Age though. People kept telling me.
I
in
mean,
fact, if
I'm
it was
stunned. Your Kernel RPG, and that's one of the best RPGs.
I got really burned by BioWare on
which one?
On Neverwinter Nights. I played Knights of the Old Republic 1 first, then I did Neverwinter Nights. And Neverwinter Nights is a step back from Baldur's Gate, but also it's nowhere near as good as Knights of the Old Republic.
Right.
And it is a very good game, I feel, in terms of the interpretation of Dungeons and Dragons and the builds and all that sort of stuff. But I didn't have that perspective. I couldn't really understand the game for what it was supposed to be as a 14 or 15-year-old. So when I played that, and being such a big fan of Icewind Dale and Baldur's Gate, I was like, yeah, BioWare. I'll go play something else. And I just sort of wandered around in my role-playing experience.
Yeah.
So that's why I never touched Dragon Age. Or I did, but it was like I didn't commit to it, basically.
Do we have an in-game notebook?
Oh, that's a good question. I believe we do.
I thought we did. I guess I can just put flags on the map.
That's true. Yeah.
Adrenaline.
Get adrenaline. Yeah. We got
Okay, cool.
access to dialogues, tutorials.
Just trying to remind myself. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I don't think we do. I don't think we have.
Cool.
We have
Oh,
that.
that's right.
Well, I have a real
Alright.
notebook. You don't have that?
I do not know. I want to get a. I have a notepad packed away somewhere actually.
I plan on.
I should have it on my desk because I do think that kind of thing. Like I need one for Eve actually.
Oh,
I need
yeah,
to stick it. I need to stick it on my monitor saying recheck all contracts because I normally I just send contracts between my different characters.
It sounds to me like you need macros. That's what you need.
But, well, the thing is, like, that's what I was doing. I was too quickly accepting contracts because I was used to sending contracts between myself.
Yeah.
And then I got someone. I asked someone to send back something I just sent him because I sent him the wrong thing, and he sent me a contract that was giving me that thing, and I just immediately accepted it. And if he'd wanted, he could have said like, "I'll give you this thing, and you'll give me all the money in the world," and I would have just given it to him.
That reminds me of how I accepted immediately when you asked me for marriage in Europa Universalis. No, Crusader Kings 2 on a matrilineal line.
Yeah, that was funny.
And I accepted it immediately without reading.
Yeah. I drove you extinct. That was great.
I don't remember. I thought I had better score than you.
Or maybe you recovered. I can't remember. Maybe you got
I don't
divorced.
know. I think Rose helped me halfway through, but
Probably, yeah. She's the queen of that game.
oh yeah. So
But
take us away. No, is it me?
well,
Yeah.
no, it is me. But one last thing, I think about talking about Eve. You can tell I started playing Eve again because I've renewed my license to Microsoft Excel.
Oh no, you don't use LibreOffice. Excel is so bad.
I like it. I'm used to
You
it.
can't copy a cell and then edit the document and paste the cell after editing the document. It's the
What?
worst thing in the
do you mean?
entire world.
Why don't you just copy it again?
Because, well, I do. That's what you have to do. Because, but it's
That
just...
takes. But I mean, the only time you copy is immediately before you want to.
No,
paste.
it's not. It's like I have a workflow on my Excel spreadsheets that I copy a cell for formatting reasons, an empty cell for formatting reasons, and I just go and edit a bunch of cells, and I keep pasting the same cell that I copied like 5 minutes ago when I need it empty. So it's just the most convenient thing ever because I just, edit, paste, edit, paste. And you can't do that in Excel because Microsoft hates me personally and really, really dislikes my taste in flowers or in video games, just generally.
All right, thus ends the Christo and Colonel Excel, Eve, and Origins podcast. 20 minutes. We'll see you tomorrow, where we will discuss politics, rising sea levels, and proper ways to manage crop rotation. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.